Welcome to Pretty Conspiracy, and this is Kay. And I was just watching some of the news, sports news actually, on ESPN, and I was like, they are dragging the Houston Astros right now. Like, and I was talking to my brother about this yesterday. I was like, I thought that the whole thing had died down when they had given out, you know, looked into the investigation into the sign stealing, and they decided to let them keep their 2017 title. There was no major suspensions. I think they got some of their draft picks taken from them, and they got signed, but nothing else was done to the organization of the Houston Astros, and they really got let off the hook. Now, I thought that was the end of it. Did I think it was fair? No. Like I said, let it have been the NFL and let that have been the New England Patriots, and they would have drug the New England Patriots. They had already made songs about the New England Patriots and the Deflate Gate, and they were accused of stealing signs, and just that they're hated in the football world because they're seen as cheaters. And but I'm like, baseball, you have a team that has admitted to cheating. They have admitted to this, and they won a World Series in that same year, 2017. So these are admitted cheaters. We don't know how much their cheating impacted that season, and they were in the World Series last year as well. So obviously it impacted their success. So nobody is dragging, and I was like, nobody's dragging this. Like, now, I get it that football, Major League Football, the NFL, I should say, is more popular than Major League Baseball in America. I get that. It's the most popular sport in America. So more attention is paid to football, but baseball is pretty popular. It's not as popular as it was in the 90s when I was growing up, and I actually preferred baseball over football at that time. And now I'm back in love with the game of baseball, and then we have this scandal. But the baseball players themselves, they not having it, and they are not having it. You heard what Cody Bellinger said. I mean, he didn't bite his tongue. Chris Bryant from the Cubs, he spoke out. There's been so many baseball players who've been speaking out, and they're angry. And there's a division in baseball, and it's basically the 29 teams against this one team. I think for the safety of the Houston Astros, because Dusty Baker's like, well, I don't want my players to get hurt, because there are pitchers who are saying that they are going to intentionally go after the Houston Astros batters when they come up to bat, to intentionally hit them with the ball. This could lead to fights. This could escalate. This could be really ugly. So I think what baseball should have done, or should consider doing, because the season hasn't started yet, is suspending the Houston Astros for this year. Now, they already said that they wasn't going to take away their 2017 title. They said, well, what's the point of that? Which I think they probably should have taken away that title. They should have suspended certain players, but they're not going to do that either. They already said they wasn't going to do that. To make things right, and to ease the tension, because there's going to be a lot of tension. Now, I'm here for it. I love baseball. Like I said, a lot of my friends are not baseball fans because they're into the NFL. They're into football and basketball, and I love those two sports too. But I love me some baseball, and I'm interested to see what's going to happen this season. I think the right thing would have been to suspend the Houston Astros for this season, so this season doesn't count. Because what if they do get back into the playoffs and get back into the postseason? People still gonna be thinking they cheating. I mean, they still gonna be branded as cheaters, even if they're not. It's interesting to see. This season's gonna be interesting to see in baseball, but it's always gotta be baseball, right? They had the whole juicing, the players getting juiced up in the 90s. You had the baseball strike. Something always gotta happen in baseball. But anyways, I just wanted to say that quick little bit. I am actually working on a baseball video about one of the lesser known players and the tragic story behind their life and death. So that'll be coming up soon. Anyway, this is Kay from Pretty Conspiracy, formerly of Kno Sports, and I will talk to you later.